Greetings, welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jeffico. My co-host is always Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
So, episode 9, Vox. I feel like we're just doing the Palpatine naming thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they will do name Vader, yes. Yeah. We will call you Vox.
It was voice.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's actually, I'm not sure if it was Kirk's name in The Return, but it was definitely a character the Borg created in The Return.
Okay.
Bring my own shatter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What'd you think of this episode, Chris?
I love being pandered to. I didn't think we could do any more nostalgia bait shit, and they did, and I'm just loving every minute of it. I'm having it. This is exactly what they were afraid of doing when they started making new Star Trek, and I love it so much. Please keep doing it.
You know, we just keep getting so many cameos, and I'm just like, I need more.
Mm-hmm.
I need Barclay. I really do. When they get to that end, and I'm just like, you can't run the ship with a skeleton crew like this. You need Barclay, and then I believe it.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't believe they can do it, but with Barclay, I would believe it.
Okay. Might as well. Oh, I want O'Brien too.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I want O'Brien too.
He's on Earth. I mean, teaching possibly. I don't know. There's a lot of things we just don't know. Like what happened to the Enterprise D?
E. Yeah?
Yeah.
We don't know, but it wasn't Worf's fault.
It wasn't Worf's fault. That's just classic Worf, man.
Yeah.
We don't discuss it.
We do not discuss it with outsiders.
Yes.
250 years ago today, the Enterprise...
This episode starts off where we left off. Deanna's like, Jack, I'm with you. We're gonna go through the door together. Oh shit, I saw it through the door together. See you later. Bye.
That was kind of rough.
Yeah. I liked, I don't know if this was over the top or like hitting you over the head with it, but like Jack's like whole like story about the flowers and the connection of the vines and how he's just, even says it to Picard later, is like, oh, like people should be like one voice and blah, 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 blah. So like they work together instead of all this differences. Which is what the Federation is. Bubbly, like root beer.
It's what the Federation is, and it's, it's also what the Borg is. It's just sort of an evil version of that.
Yeah.
The Borg thing isn't too surprising, the voices whispering at him were very Borg through the whole time, yeah.
Trebek, 500 Picard semen infected with Borg was one of my things, so... She sees a Borg cube behind the red door and she runs to Picard and Beverly and she's like, yeah, we got protocols. So Troi's really the catalyst to all of this, because if they did not have protocols and just talked to Jack, tested Jack, tried to figure all this shit out, he wouldn't have gone there and this wouldn't have happened during Fleet Day. Yeah,
he probably wouldn't have run off like that. I don't know if Jack was required for this.
I think he was.
Was he?
He had to get plugged in to send out the signal.
Because they've already had, like, all the everyone's already gone through the transporters and had the stuff. So
I'm not waiting the signal.
Yeah, but I'm not sure exactly what Jack specifically was needed for. But yeah, that is quite the fragile plan that Jack just ends up there at that exact moment. I'm not sure. I don't know about that.
I checked. It was Alice Krige. I was really worried it wasn't. Because to me, that's full circle. Everything here is full circle.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
I'm getting first contact references. I'm getting everything, man. It's great. And then I look up the window. I probably have to do some deeper dives here. But the window when Picard was banging other people, and I'm just like, Vosh? No, that was a few episodes before he got Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah.
But like, he made Marion Vosh? Maybe. Maybe he hooked up then.
Maybe.
Definitely Laris. So Laris has a Borg baby in her.
Maybe.
Yeah. Unless it's a one-shot thing.
Maybe only. Who knows?
It's in his DNA, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, everyone's infected, Chris. Everyone.
Collective. We have time.
And this is why Ro didn't want to use the transporters, I guess. She knew something was up.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, the Borg thing is not that surprising, But the brilliance of how they've like littered Borg references and why why are we doing Shaw in the Battle of 359 again? Like we did that with this is why.
Yeah.
So that we can keep like bringing you back to this. This is good for like people that like hadn't seen TNG in a long time, maybe didn't watch any new Trek in a long time, skip 1 and 2 seasons of Picard. Though as much as I have not enjoyed season 1 and 2 of Picard, I do like that they've still like brought things out of that.
Yeah.
Like soon seeing like, oh, this aromatic syndrome looks kind of off when you like transferred that. It was like, that's just really good writing.
Yeah, that's using something from that.
Yeah,
take a bit from it.
I was never getting out of here on my own, was I? You said you'd never give up on me.
Starfleet protocols dictate.
But what about the protocols of a father? Or were you never issued those?
That goes off to Nebula and he runs into the Borg Queen. We don't see her face, hopefully next episode. He gets plugged in. Didn't hurt.
No, well, he was pretty Borgy by that time, I guess.
Borgy. He was just sitting there just like, I can't shoot you shit.
Yeah.
Protocols.
He'd given up.
Yeah. But then like, I'm like, that was thick. Like,
yeah.
Like, Everybody else gets assimilated when they get the little tiny tubes. It's just like, that hurt.
It's gonna sever some nerves. That man has spinal damage.
Yeah. I mean, even the kids on the bridge should have like just been like, ow, nanoprobes fucking up my insides. Like,
I mean, there weren't nanoprobes. It was some sort of purely biological thing.
Yeah, but you could see on the dude's face that his face was going Borg-like. I mean, you eat something too spicy. Sometimes you need peppermint.
Yeah, that's what we need.
So, Captain, my stomach hurts.
We are the Borg.
The one thing, like, of all the critiques of Shaw on this one, I was like, evasive maneuvers? Like, I know you're shouting out commands to find out that these guys aren't going to follow them because they've been assimilated, but, like, where are you going to go? We already know you've been controlled. Like, that. Red flag. Evasive maneuvers, pointless.
Picard, go!
Captain!
Shaw!
Captain.
We lose Shaw.
We do lose Shaw. That's sad. I really liked him. He was a good character. We definitely...
He was backseat a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that.
Yeah, it's his ship, but whatever. No, Shaw was a lot of fun. We knew he was going to have to call 7-7 at some point.
Yeah. I feel like he was just there to push Seven as a captain of the next show, of which I don't want. I want new people. Like, not all new people. Sydney, maybe Jack if he's around and not a Borg. And like, we should keep some of these people, but yeah, I don't. I've seen Seven in so many shows now. Like, give me something new. And it's like Raffi's just like, I'm staying too. I'm just like, to die?
It had to be exactly the TNG crew.
I mean,
It had to be exactly that.
I'm okay. Raffi's been better this season, but she still annoys me.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch the seasons of a new show. Raffi there pining over Seven. Please no.
Try being a little more positive. I hope we die quickly.
Got to see the Enterprise F.
Yeah.
And Admiral Shelby. It was good to see her.
Yep. Not for too long.
You know, Riker's just like, fucking Shelby got this ship.
She gets taken out. He's like, yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah. You know, he tried to jump over me and get the ship.
Yeah.
I didn't like well, I'm assuming she's dead. Same as Shaw or whatever. But I didn't like that because I knew all about Shelby from my New Frontier novels, where she falls in love with Mackenzie Calhoun. She's actually the captain and the Excelsior, not the Excelsior, Excalibur. So yeah, she had a lot of shit going on. It's cool she made Admiral, but like, where's Calhoun?
So Starfleet just never has a good time when they try to automate ships.
Yeah,
I don't think that has ever worked out for them.
Like, isn't it kind of odd that like Shelby, of all people who studied Borg really well, would just be down for this?
Yeah. But no, I'm wondering if this has anything to do with the Texas class automated ships that we saw in Lower Decks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that.
I feel like the Cerritos took that out, but then like was it the Prometheus? That was also kind of an automated ship.
Prometheus was pretty cool.
Yeah, but like, you gotta have a human in control. I'm sorry, it can't all just be ship.
Even in the original series.
Yeah,
Didn't work out.
did not.
They're controlling us remotely. Taking us out of formation. No! No! We're being directed in front of the fleet. Now we've been targeted. Tell my family.
Also, when the ships all get taken over and they're flying in formation, I'm wondering what those symbols are supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because they're sort of, circles, some little stuff coming off. I'm wondering if this is supposed to be like Borg lettering or something. Like, I'm not sure what exactly the
It
significance
could be,
of
but
the
I think
shapes
that
were.
would be too cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, let's blow up the starbase, but don't you have people on the starbase too?
Yeah.
Like, of all the Borg things to do, this was complicated. I mean,
This was a bit of a fragile plan.
We've proven you can go back in time.
Yeah.
You could do that somewhere else, and then travel to Earth,
Yeah.
and hit those primitive screw heads up, and
Yeah, so like the plan of like getting this, this sleeper agent code into Starfleet, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
But like having to turn it on in this really convoluted way at this particular time is a little wacky, but maybe we'll find more
it's
information.
just plug Jack in, but
It's
you
just-
had to get Jack.
Yes.
That is why you are Vox. Not Locutus, the one who speaks. You are the voice itself.
I do like Jack still kind of like, an individual. He has feelings, he cares. He's not the Borg.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was really gonna go there and shoot her, but he does bloody spy programs.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Did I mention we didn't see Barclay?
No, we didn't see Barclay.
We did go because all the ships are controlled, and I don't know if all the shuttles are. Data made it sound like shuttles aren't part of Fleet Command, but they were also
There's
going
like the
for
little automated shuttle was not, but I think like the regular ones that like Jack took would have been.
Yeah, well, they were going for like the repair shuttle.
Yeah.
Shot's just like, hey, everything repair channels work and everything. Like, we'll use that because I'm an engineer. Don't kill me off. I'm too cool. And so yeah, they just go back and go to the hangar bay 12.
Yeah.
And what they find in there?
The D.
Yeah, they found the D.
Yeah.
They actually rebuilt that set.
Ugh.
They didn't use some fan pre-made thing or anything.
The carpets, Jeff.
He missed the carpets the most.
The carpets.
Guys, all of Starfleet's been assimilated. My son, your daughters, everything's gone to shit. There's nobody we can trust. But I really miss the carpets,
Yeah, just
man.
take your shoes off and like feel it. Like, whoa,
It's so nice to be back, yeah. Alright, back to Earth. There's a lot of ships there, and as Worf pointed out, the weapon systems are not as good.
Little out of date. Yeah.
I preferred the weapon systems on the E. Additional phaser arrays, torpedo.
Worf.
She is perfect, Geordi.
But Geordi's got some photon torpedoes.
Yeah, the Fleet Museum has photon torpedoes that they're just ready to load in there.
The Hilton Hotel had a Star Trek museum, and they had a photon torpedo. I had a Mark IV right in front of me. Yeah. And that's not even real. This is.
Yeah.
Just unloaded it from every other ship. And be like, he's gonna fire torpedoes, and then like suddenly one's actually gonna go through the shields and destroy him, and he's like, I think that was a Klingon torpedo, superior technology.
No, I'm imagining going to like some sort of naval museum, and it's just like, yeah, this is our World War II era battleship, and here's our nuclear warheads. They're the real nuclear warheads for the real battleship that we have. It's great, museum. Learn.
Yeah. This is a classic trope. If you ever watched Battleship, and they're just like, oh shit, all our ships are getting destroyed, but the Fleet Museum ship that are like,
I do love that trope. I do love that trope.
We basically just got Battlestar Galactica here because
I do love Battlestar Galactica.
It's the one outdated analog ship that doesn't get taken over, doesn't get nuked.
Yep. I really enjoyed that setup.
And Kane's ship too, I guess.
I really enjoyed that setup for Battlestar Galactica. Just the old shitty ship that just will not die with the crotchety old man is the only thing that survives.
Well, and Rowan's ship.
Great.
Yeah. Kane.
Yeah.
It's just because she was so bitchy, she refused to die.
Yeah. I think this whole episode was just nostalgia pandering, and it was just fun and good feelings, like taking your shoes off and feeling the carpet.
Yeah, I just like that it was all connected. It all made sense. They've been building this since season 1. Well, I guess episode 1 of season 3, and they've included everything, man. Like,
no, this been
to me, it doesn't feel like cheap nostalgia. Cheap nostalgia is when you're walking down the hall and you turn and be like, oh, remember this? Where this one is
like they found reasons to do all these things.
Yeah,
and it's good.
Moriarty, man. I watched an interview with him. He was so thrilled.
Yeah.
He's been talking to Stewart for years about coming back, but he wants to come back as Moriarty, not like a side program. He wants more. Yeah. He's like, no, I love that character. Final thought, I guess.
Final thoughts. I'm real excited for the last episode, man.
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
Optimistic, not cautiously anymore.
No, fuck it. I'm all in. I saw the Enterprise D, and everyone's on the bridge, and I'm just having a great time.
Separate the saucer. We've done that before.
Yeah.
This is Admiral Jean-Luc Picard. I come to you with a warning.
Command, what the hell has happened?
Changeling infiltration of Starfleet has made us vulnerable to our greatest enemy, the Borg.
I'm gonna need some Generations references. Yeah. Riker just be like, Will, if you go in there, you'll die. I told you, I plan to be immortal. Plan to live forever. There's a lot of good things in here. I really enjoyed this episode. Except for Troi, she just, what the hell? Why'd you drive Jack away? It's your fault. Terrible counseling. I agree with Jack. He's like, Starfleet, she's supposed to be a Starfleet medical officer. I have some questions about this.
Yeah. No, that wasn't handled well. Never.
There's protocols.
Yeah.
Well, guys, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
See ya.